Let's start. Sit down in your meditative position. Get ready for the practices. Be in the focus of your breathing. Manage yogic breathing. Start from the abdomen, then chest, then shoulder clavicle. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting mantra Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected against all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I am creating my layers of protection in 3 layers. Outermost layer consists of 6 friendly creatures, an elephant at the back, peacock in front, tiger on the right side, lion on the left side, eagle above me, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, in the ring of fire, I'm lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall to go up all around me, creating a protective firewall. The third layer of protection is from the subtle energy of mantra Om. Take your awareness to your perineum at the cervix for ladies, between the anus and the genitals for men, the Mooladhara chakra. Visualize 4-petal lotus. The color red will come up and surround you from top, creating a protective layer around you. Take a deep breath in for Om mantra. Take your awareness to Swadhisthana chakra at the spinal terminus, coccyx bone, 6-petal lotus, orange color, increased speech. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness behind the navel, Manipura chakra, 10-petal lotus, yellow color, increase pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to Anahata chakra behind the heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color, increase pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to Vishuddhi chakra behind the throat pit, 16-petal lotus, blue color, increase pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to Agnya chakra behind the eyebrow center, 2-petal lotus, indigo color, increase pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to the center of the top of the head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. Increase speech further. Take a deep breath in. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamadi Ma Vidishavahai Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Keep the hand near your chest. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All the brain cells and the body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping this body in a healthy condition, befitting for both of you to reside inside me in your effulgent form. If you know the mantra, chant along, otherwise just be in the vibrations of the mantra. Om Triyambakam Vijamage Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Vijamage Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Vijamage Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Very gently release your hands. Keep them on your knees. Just keep your body absolutely steady. When the body is steady, the mind automatically becomes steady. Just observe the steadiness of the mind. Not too many thoughts are dissipating right now. Feel rooted to Mother Earth, confident that she will provide for all your needs. And very gently rub your hands, keep them on your eyes, then open your eyes. So we'll start with the practice. We'll go straight away to the asanas today of lesson 1. So we start We start with ankle rotation. So get ready, keep both the legs straight, and then bend the right leg. Keep the right hand on the right knee, left hand holding the left toe, and get ready for clockwise rotation. Say to yourself, I am making my ankle flexible, and my ankle is increasingly becoming more and more flexible. And then start clockwise first. 1, 2, breathing in while the leg is coming up, breathing down while going down. 3, pay attention to the ankle muscles. 4 and 5. Now opposite direction. 1, pay attention to the ankle muscles only. Don't let your mind go anywhere else. 2, feel the ankle becoming more and more flexible as you're doing this. 3, try and increase the circumference of the circle. 4, and last round. 5. Now left side. Start clockwise first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you are doing it, do 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then stretch your legs straight. Even if I forget to tell you, automatically fold your leg from the outside and then stretch it back. I forgot on the right side, but you must remember that you must automatically do it. Second is Ardha Titli Asana. Once again, fold the right leg. Try and see if the knee can touch the ground. Otherwise, wherever it is, left hand is catching the left foot. Right hand is on the right knee. Now, while breathing in, let the knee come closer to the chest. Hold your breath. And breathing out, very slowly take it down. Say to yourself, I'm loosening up my ankle, my hip joint, and my knees and making them stronger. 2, try and keep the spine straight. Breathing in. 3, breathing out. 3, 4. See how the muscles of the ankle are bending. What is happening at the hip joint? What is happening at the knees? What is happening at the thigh muscles? What is happening at the calf muscles? Just pay attention only there. 4, 4 down. And try and see if the knee can touch the ground when you're going down. 5, breathing in. 5. Stretch the leg forward. And then bend it from outside. And then take it back. Left side. Get ready for the position. You don't have to necessarily hold the foot. If you can actually even just bring it up, leaving it loose, or you can use both the hands to bring it up if you feel your feet can stay in place there. Up to you. Get ready. Breathing in. 1 down, breathing out. 2 down. Feel all the joints loosening up nicely, becoming flexible. 3, 3, 4, 4, last round, 5, and 5. Then stretch the leg out front and then fold it from outside and then stretch it back. Next is Shroni Chakra. So fold the right leg, knee rotation. So catch, for this you need to catch the foot with the left hand so that it will create an axis. Around that axis, it will rotate. So start clockwise, 1, 2, breathing in while coming up, breathing out while going down. Pay attention to the joints, 3, 4, 5, anti-clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then stretch the leg out, fold it from outside, then stretch it back. Left side. First clockwise. 1, 2. Make sure you're breathing in when the leg is coming up, breathing out when it is going down. 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then stretch the leg forward. Then take it back from outside and stretch it back. Next is Uttanasana. So you will be standing up for this. We'll do it in 4 rounds. Hands interlaced in the front. Legs a little bit apart. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Go according to each. First of all, if you have any knee problem while bending, you either avoid it or be extremely careful. Go only to the extent of your zone of comfort. Don't go too much. Don't go fully down. If you have any knee-related problem, knee injury, knee pain, etc. Only if you have no problem, you will go all the way down. So take care of yourself. Go according to your own situation. So take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Hands in front of the body, not straight forward. Towards the body, yeah. Now breathing out, come down as though you are in a position like a chair. Hold your breath in that position, hold your position. Very slowly breathing in, come back and pay attention to what is happening at the knee joint when you're going down, how the knee is relaxing when you're coming up. Also pay attention to your hips. What are the muscle movements in the hips when you're going down? Take a deep breath in, go down a little more this time. Breathing out, start going down. Hold your breath. Breathing in, come back. Now you will go almost close to the ground on the third round. Don't keep your hands facing down. Pay attention. Your hands must be down here. It should not go down like this. It should go down, pointing downwards. So be careful. Be sure that you are pointing your hands in the downward movement. Get ready. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Breathing out. Go very close to touching the ground. Don't touch the ground. Hold your breath. Slowly breathing in. Come back. Now, last round, those who are very comfortable on the knees will go all the way down and the hand will touch the ground and you will squat completely. So, last round, take a deep breath in, breathing out, go down completely, hand touching the ground, squatting fully. Normally, breathe normally if you want to hold the position. Breathe normally to hold the position. And then breathing in very slowly, head down. First, let the legs move up and then bring the head up. Always move from your legs. Don't let the neck pull yourself up. Take some rest. Breathe deeply. Now sit down for Chakki Chalan. So pay attention to your back muscles, the spinal terminus when you're coming forward, and then when you're moving forward, the front flexor muscles will contract, the back muscles will stretch. So feel the stretch at the back, feel the contraction in the front when you're coming forward. And then when you're going backward, the front muscles are relaxing, the back muscles are contracting. See this, feel this opposite movement between the muscles in the front and the muscles at the back. And tell yourself you're making the spinal cord flexible, you're making the whole body flexible. Interlace your fingers, keep them straight. Now breathing out, move forward ahead of your toes if possible. And then breathing in from the right side, come back. Go bend backward as much as you can. Breathing out, go forward. Breathing in, come back. Pay attention to front muscles and the back muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5, anti-clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax. Next is Gatyatmak Meru Vakrasana. So you'll keep the legs straight, hands in front, and we'll do a slight variation from what the book is saying. We'll use some somatic practices in this. So breathing in, spread both the legs and the hands wide. Hold your breath. Breathing out, turn to the right side, right hand behind, left hand will catch the right toe. Look behind you and see where you can see. That's your reference point. Breathing in, come back to the center. Hold your breath. Breathing out, turn to the left side. See where you can see, that's your reference point. Breathing in, come back to the center. Now you will keep your face and your eyes in the front, only the body will turn to the right. Breathing out, turn to the right, face in front. Breathing in, come back to the center. Breathing out, face in front, turn to the left side. Feel the restriction that this creates. You cannot turn as much as you could before. Breathing in, come back. Now face opposite direction. Face to the left, body to the right. See how much less you can turn now. Then come back. Face to the right, body to the left. See how much less you can turn. Breathing in, come back. So take a little bit of rest and then we'll repeat the first movement and see how your flexibility has improved. So once again, keep the hands in front, legs together. Breathing in, spread the leg out, hands out. And then breathing out, turn to the right side and see whether you can see a little more at the back. Breathing in, come back. Hold your breath. Breathing out, turn to the left side. Breathing in, come back. Breathing out, bring the hands and the legs together. Now we actually did each of these only once for want of time. If each of these moves you can do 3 times, when you do the last movement, you can actually turn quite a bit at the back. The whole rotation of the spine increases quite substantially when you practice each of them at least for a minimum of 3 times. So when you do it at home on your own, try and do it 3 times. Now we will do neck rotation. So get ready. Keep the hands in Padma Mudra, right hand on top of the left hand. Now when you are doing this, focus your attention on your neck muscles. For example, when you are bending down, the front side of the neck muscles will contract, the back muscles will stretch. And then when you are turning to the right side, the right side muscles, right side of the neck will contract, the left side of the neck will stretch. Then when you are coming back, the front side will stretch, the back side will contract. Then when you are coming down, the left side will contract, the right side will stretch. So just pay attention how these muscles are stretching and relaxing and how your neck rotation is becoming more and more flexible as you increase the rotations. So start breathing out, bend your head down, chin touching the chest. Breathing in, start moving from the right side. Breathing in till you look at the ceiling. Then breathe out, come down from the left side. Pay attention only to the neck muscles and not anything else. Second round, breathing in. Third round, breathing in, going up. Breathing out, coming down. Pay attention to the stretch in the neck. Opposite movements of the neck stretching and contracting. 4. And last 5. Now we'll neutralize it by doing opposite movement. So keep the head straight. Breathing out, bend down. And then rotate from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round 5. Then relax. Now we'll be doing Shaityasana. So for Shaityasana, first you will stretch both the legs forward. Then you will fold the left leg with the heels outside near the buttocks. The right leg is folded. The heels are near the left thigh. Hands are in front. Now in this breathing in, you will raise the hands up, hold your breath and turn to the right side, holding the breath. Breathing out, you will bend forward from the right side. If possible, go ahead of your knees and let the forehead touch the ground. If not, come wherever you can comfortable. Be in your zone of comfort. Don't force yourself. Breathing in, come up looking at the right side. Hold your breath and turn to the center. Breathing out, bring the hands very slowly down. Now the second round will repeat the same thing. When you're doing it up, pay attention to the shoulder muscles when you're taking the hands up. When you're turning around, pay attention to how the spine is rotating to help you turn. When you're coming down, pay attention to the front muscles which are contracting, the back muscles which are extending, and feel the contraction of the flexor muscles in the front. When you're coming up, feel these muscles are relaxing completely and the back muscles are going back to neutral position. When you're turning back, again feel the rotation of the spine, and when you're bringing the hands down, pay attention to your shoulders. So let your mind only be this, let it not wander. If it wanders, bring it back. Start. Breathing in, shoulder, attention at shoulder. Hold your breath, spinal cord twist. Breathing out, flexor muscles contracting, extensor muscles extending. Go down as much as you can. Feel the contraction of the front muscles. Hold your breath, hold your position. Then breathing in, come back. Releasing of the flexor muscles. Turn around, spinal rotation. Breathing out, shoulder joints. Now last time, we will hold our position. So we will breathe normally in the final position to hold it longer. So get ready. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath and twist to the right side, spinal rotation. Bend forward, flexor muscles contracting, extensor muscle extending. Bend down, breathe normally, hold your position. You can release if you want to before I say, otherwise continue till I say. Then very slowly start breathing in and coming up. Flexor muscles releasing and relaxing. Feel the relaxation. Twist back to the center, spinal rotation. Bring the hands very slowly down, shoulder rotation. Then stretch your legs and relax. Now the other side. Those who have knee problems need not bend the leg, just keep it straight. Others can bend it. Get ready. Take a deep breath in. Hands up, shoulder rotation. Turn to the, holding the breath, turn to the left side, spinal rotation. Breathing out, come forward, flexor muscles contracting, extensor muscle releasing. Breathe normally. Breathing in, feel the front muscles releasing and relaxing. Turn back to the center, spinal rotation. And then finally, breathing out, bring the hands down, pay attention at the shoulder muscles. Second round, get ready. Start breathing in, hands up. Hold the breath, turn to the left side. Breathing out, bend forward, breathe normally. Pay attention to the contraction of the front muscles. Breathing in, come back slowly, feel the front muscles release and relax. Holding the breath, turn to the center, feel the spinal rotation. Breathing out very slowly, bring the hands down, feel the shoulder muscles, how they are releasing. Last round on your own, without instructions, start. Very good. Wonderful. Super. Now we'll do Madhyarasana. So for Madhyarasana, you will come down, you will sit in your Vajrasana first. If you have no knee problem, if you are comfortable sitting in Vajrasana. Otherwise, don't sit in Vajrasana. Without sitting in Vajrasana, you can try to come into this position like this directly. Those who are comfortable will come in Vajrasana. In this position, breathing in, you will raise your hands up. And then breathing out, you will come on your knees, move forward, keep the hands in the front. Now breathing in, raise your head up and allow the back muscle, the spinal cord to go into depression in a convex position. Breathing out, the head comes down, eyes looks at your knees, the back arches up into a concave position. Again, breathing in, spine goes into convex, head looks up, eyes straight. Breathing out, the head goes down, eyes looks at the thighs, spine goes into a concave position going up. Once again, breathing in, head looks up, eyes straight, spine at the back in a convex position. Breathing out, head down, back in concave position. Again, breathing in, head up, feel the noise, movement in the opposite direction of the spine. Again, breathing out, look down. Last round, breathing in, look up. And breathing out, hold the position and then breathe out and look down. And then release the position, come back to Vajrasana. I'll just make a small change in the order. We will do Samaveta Pranayam first, and then we will do Naukasana, and then we will go into Shavasana and end with Shavasana. So start Samaveta Pranayam, you know now. First you will close the right nostril, you will count the number of times you are breathing in, and then you will close the left nostril, open the right, breathe out for the same number of counts. Then you will breathe in from the right for the same number of counts, close the right, breathe out from the left for the same number of counts. Continue on your own, continue till I tell you to stop. Start. Slowly complete your round and then release your hands, lie down on your back. Before we relax in Shavasana, we slightly tense the body with Naukasana. And therefore, lie on the back with the hands on the side. Take a deep breath in. While breathing out, let the head, hand, and the legs come up. Legs are about 15 centimeters above the ground. Fingers pointed directly at the level of the toes. Feel the pressure in the abdomen. Hold your position and breathe normally. Then breathing in, very slowly come back and then relax. You'll do 2 more rounds. Once again, take a deep breath in. Breathing out, come up. Hold your position, breathing normally. Feel the pressure at the abdomen. Then breathing in very slowly, come down. Last round. Breathe in deeply. And then breathing out, come up. Hold your position as long as you are comfortable, breathing normally. Then release your position. Relax. Get ready for Shavasana. Say to yourself, I am practicing Shavasana, letting my body go into a deep state of relaxation. I will not sleep. I will remain awake, but I will allow my body to go into deep state of relaxation. Just scan the body from the head to the toes. And if you feel any part of the body is not relaxed, just mentally command that part of the body to relax. Gently bring your attention to the buttocks and feel how they are pressing against the ground. If you feel there is any tension in that area, mentally relax it, allow it to relax completely. Visualize that as you are commanding it to relax more and more, it is becoming heavier and sinking into the ground. Feel it become heavy in relaxation and sink into the ground. Bring attention to your feet. Start with the right foot. Pay attention to the blood flow in the foot. How is the heels in relationship to the ground of the right foot? What is the angle in which the toes are pointed? Relax the entire right foot. Let it become heavy and sink into the ground. Now do the same with your left foot. Now both the feet are heavy and sinking into the ground. Pay attention from ankle to knee joint of both the legs. Relax the calf muscles. Relax both the legs completely. Let them become heavy and go into the ground. Now knees to the hip joint. Relax all of them and let them sink into the ground. The whole body from the buttocks downwards is sinking into the ground, becoming heavier and heavier. Is getting into deeper and deeper state of relaxation. Feel they become limp in relaxation. Feel that they are so relaxed and so heavy you cannot even lift them. Now pay attention to lower back on both sides and let them sink closer to the ground. Repeat the same with mid back. Repeat the same with the upper back. All of them are sinking into the ground. Now pay attention to your spinal cord. With so much of relaxation, you will realize that the spinal cord is completely touching the ground. If it is not, just become aware where it is not and try to relax that part and ask it to go down into the ground. The entire back from the buttocks up to the shoulder is sinking into the ground completely. Deep state of relaxation. Body is heavy. Now pay attention to both the shoulders and both the hands. Feel them becoming heavier with relaxation and sinking into the ground. Now feel how only your head is above the ground, shoulder downwards, everything is below the ground, sinking in. Now pay attention to your neck muscles and the neck. Relax them and let them go closer to the ground. Finally, relax your head. Feel it becoming heavier and it is also sinking into the ground. The whole body is sinking into the ground because of gravity and because of the heaviness of the body, and it is in a deep state of relaxation. Say to yourself, I am not sleeping, I am practicing Shavasana, and I am allowing my body to be in deep state of relaxation. Now bring your attention to your breathing. Visualize that you are breathing for the first time in your life. So with great pleasure, suck in life-nourishing oxygen. Take a deep breath, allow the abdomen to expand, chest to expand, clavicle to expand. This wonderful life-nourishing oxygen filling up the entire lungs. Hold your breath. Feel the oxygen getting transmitted to the blood. Carbon dioxide being pushed out from the blood. And this entire oxygen is reaching all over the body. Breathing out, feel the carbon dioxide go out from the body along with all the ailments. All of them are pushed out. All the cares and the worries are pushed out. Hold your breath outside. Feel what a wonderful nourishment has happened inside the body. Every cell is jumping with joy of nourishment. Feel it completely sinking deep inside the ground. Continue breathing heavily in deep breathing, allowing nourishing oxygen to enter. Feel the exchange of oxygen, carbon dioxide, oxygen nourishing the body. Breathing out, carbon dioxide flowing out. And holding the breath out, feel the entire body being rejuvenated. Continue for some more time. Say to yourself, I am not sleeping, I am practicing Shavasana. Pay attention to your breathing. Pay attention to your visualization of nourishing oxygen. The mind is wandering, bring it back. If you have any particular ailment, feel that ailment disappearing from the body completely. Accentuate that visualization of the ailment running away from the body. The rejuvenated body has no place for the ailment, and the ailment is being pushed out. Push it out, push it out. Very slowly leave this awareness. Pay attention to your body now, the position in which you are lying, the room in which you are lying. Try and recall a mental picture of all the artifacts and the objects in the room, the exact location where you are lying down. Become aware of the position in which you are lying down. Feel the breath at the nostrils going in and out. Now gently fold your fingers and open them. Very gently fold your hand and put it back. Very gently bend your toes and take it back. Very gently stretch your feet forward and bring it back. Very gently fold your legs and bring it back. Now raise your hands above your head and the feet forward and give a wonderful, nice stretch to the whole body, as though somebody is pulling you from both sides. Stretch nicely, nicely. And then very slowly turn to one side, keeping the head looking down, sit up. Be in a meditative position. Make your sankalpa for chanting Om. You're creating protective energy field around you. Then take a deep breath in for chanting Om mantra 3 times. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaye, tamasoma jyotirgamaye, mrityorma mritam gamaye, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Harihi Om. Rub your hands nicely. When they are warm, then keep them on your eyes. Then very gently open your eyes. Be observant of what colors you can see. And very slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. So have a good weekend and see you on Monday. We will be starting, we will repeat the trauma protocol completely and then we will be starting with lesson 3 in February. Bye. So be ready for the next lesson now.